Hey, it's Chip Foose. We're here at Alan Decker. He's a legendary hot rodder. We're here at his shop. His son Jake is taking us around for a little tour. I'm excited to check out this stuff.
Right?
Yeah, these are awesome.
Rizio built, is that his name, right? Rizio?
Yeah, Rizio.
Rizio built a K model. I think it was a KB,
Yeah.
big buck one.
You have two of those.
Yeah. One's a 4-wheel steering and the other one's 2-wheel steering.
Those are cool.
Magnesium wheels and deck.
Would you sell one of those?
I would. Yeah.
What would you want for it?
It depends on which one. I think like $8 grand.
Yeah?
Yeah. Supposedly, last time I looked them up, these are the Hercules motors,
Yeah.
and I guess these are the ones, the good ones.
Hmm.
They drop them out of parachutes in Vietnam, and they have 4-wheel steering. That one doesn't. And they put a turret. There's a hole in the center on the deck, and then they had a machine.
I got a picture of
gun.
Seth Hammond, or he has it in his shop. He's on one of those with the turret.
In Vietnam.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. See those loops right there? Well, that one has. You see the loops on the on the rims?
Yep.
That's where they push them out for the parachute and drop them out. That's my dad extended the frame. You can see how long. He was going to put a V12 Zephyr motor in it. He had the motor. It's all done. And it has a Roadster 35, 36, 37 cowl Ford.
Okay. Yep.
And we bought that cowl and the other cowl in Hershey, Pennsylvania, on a oak pallet, Ford green, brand new, never strapped off the pallet.
So this is a
34.
Yeah.
And then we put a Studebaker bed, and he was going to put we have a V'd windshield, like a Coachcraft windshield, and then that's just
awesome.
a 40 Ford with a custom bed on it. Lots and lots of projects, and people always say, "Oh, these so many projects, you'll never get these done." And we've probably been through this many projects just to survive. You know what I mean? And always the ones you fix up for yourself go. And people would ask, so you build for
there's your
customers?
convertible?
No. Oh yeah, that is.
Does that have a dash in it?
It does not. It's upstairs though.
Okay.
Yep. All the parts for that car. I don't know if the bows are correct, but that's a real convertible.
Nice.
And it's not a normal convertible. It's my dad was saying because he had another convertible we sold.
Yeah.
And this has a shorter, like the Merc. It's a business one or something. So it's even more rare than the convertibles you see. And of course, this was a piece of junk. We just got this given to us, basically.
This was a 47, 48 Ford.
Yeah, Continental.
Okay, Continental.
And then this is Zephyr back.
Okay.
Because he always hated the Continental rear, Continental kit on the back.
Yeah. Wow.
And then he just piled up stuff on top, just to, decide what he was going to go with. We got Cadillac crap in there, and
it was a 46.
but like some of these cars, like that car, and my mom's Victoria, and a couple other. This is a 33 Vic. They're perfect, Henry Ford steel, not a pin on it. Like this car right here, that's a 35 Phaeton.
Nice.
And we bought that in bare metal. And my dad, I think in 80 something, paid, I don't know, like 14 or 12 or 14 grand.
You got all kinds of stuff back here.
These are 12s. All those are K model 12 blocks.
Okay.
We bought this 34 Phaeton. It needs a floor pan, and then it could be hung.
Yeah.
But besides 34 Phaeton has the chrome top bows, the chrome grille, all of the stuff is upstairs in it. But we were missing these.
Okay.
The to put the skins on. And a friend of ours made these. So now you can put the skins on.
Yep.
And now it's just a matter of buying a floor pan. But every time we go to buy a floor pan, there's two guys that make them, and they're always back ordered. So it's Those are both the same length.
They are the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got the longest wheelbase down below, and then a medium wheelbase.
The English Ford.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't really know what it looks like. A 36. I don't know what year it is.
35.
Yeah, it looks like 35, 36, right? I
Yeah.
mean, between the roll and the back. But then it kind of, so.
But somebody made it a race
But
car.
see, yeah, they made you put a roll bar on it. They put a Heights front tube clip on it, and it's narrowed 9-inch. The dash is still in it. The windows, all the mechanisms, all the glass is still in it. So luckily they didn't rip all that.
Yeah. Body's still in decent shape.
And it really is.
It'd be fun to make this a two-door.
Yeah, it would be, and that's perfect because you can move this post up and make this smaller window, kind of like a like that two-door right there.
Yep.
And that would be the way to do it.
Yep.
Wouldn't hurt it at all.
It's cool stuff.
You know, what'd be bitching out of this thing is put one of those razor. You know those
you're right.
Side-by-side bodies, yeah.
and put that whole body on there. Studebaker 37 Studebaker Starlight Coupe Express, I guess. There's the front end, the bed, the whole front clip. But
Lots of fun stuff.
Yeah, it's just projects. 32, and that's a Roadster pickup truck cowl. You put it on a 32 frame because it's a 32 cowl.
I have the same
Skins.
I have the same
You have
English
Frost?
wheel. Yep.
Yeah, so
The wheels
a
are
couple
all-
guys have told me that that's the Frost is a good one.
You see your spikes that you have down there?
Yeah,
Are any of those for sale?
sure.
What do you want for those?
I don't know. You make me an offer on some of them. I have no. I didn't ever even thought about them.
I've never looked at what they cost, but I know what they are. They go in a
Yeah,
an
sure. They
anvil.
go in the anvil in the square peg, and then you pound on them.
Well, let's look around. We'll come back and look at those again.
You put your sheet metal in there, and you could do an S, a circle, anything you want.
Nice.
And same thing with this one.
Yep, that's a little.
Do you know Cole Foster?
Yeah.
We had two of these, and my dad gave him one, and he says, "Man, that's the best little bitchin' tool." He says, "I'm so glad I got that," because he uses it quite a bit. So this is a kind of like a Miller looking,
Yeah.
and I think in like the mid '70s, a guy named Jim Fuller up in Santa Barbara, when we did a Buick race car, he had the frames made.
And that's another little race car.
That's a homemade little race car, kind of a crude deal. It's kind of cute Model A stuff, but the body's pretty damn crude. But the drivetrain is pretty bitchin'.
It's so narrow.
It is.
Tiny little thing. It's got hubs.
Yeah, and so it's like the hubs on this. He was just going to get them to. It's kind of like this on the hubs. He was going to put in. Whatever, you know, like on my brother's race car, you just end up putting on not the right ones, but so you can hang the actual wheels.
That's cool stuff.
T-Birds don't go for much, but this is a 56 12 volt.
Yeah.
Has both tops. The motor's still in it, all original. But they Frenched in the aerial and put on wire slicks, kind of hot rodded it out. And she has this body.
Oh wow.
26, 27 with the turtle deck. It doesn't have the deck lid.
Is it for sale?
It is for sale.
What does she want for it?
$1,500. Is it worth it? A little bit of rust right in there.
Yeah. Is it across the street?
It is.
Are you interested in it?
I'm going to pick it up. I was going to bring it to Roadsters.
Yeah.
You know, Father's Day. But if you're interested in it, I could show you it before
I'll go
take
look
there.
at it. My body's pretty rough.
Okay. Pretty decent pricey buffalo wheels and wire wheels. And they made only 1,000 of these bikes.
This is cool.
But this little truck hauls ass.
I bet. Is this for sale?
It is for sale.
If you guys are interested in seeing more of these videos, comment below.